This is Julia Widdop with the Seeker's Journey TV show, and we are interviewing Nadine this morning, and she is a motorcycle racer and has a hero story to tell. Go ahead, Nadine.
Hello, Julia. Thank you for having me on the web TV. I'm really honored to do that. And yes, my journey was kind of interesting from my young age. I was not really happy, and I was also always mad and sad until the age of 25, actually. So at that time, I kind of changed my job, and I really change my way of thinking, having more positive. And when I was young, I really liked the bionic woman. So was jumping out of the house and these kind of stuff, and how much power that she had inside herself. So sometimes when I was discouraged, I was just thinking about her, and I said maybe one day I will be an empowered woman. It came in the last couple of years with what I do as an inspirational speaker.
And so you started, how did you start motorcycle racing?
The motorcycle racing, I started because I was too crazy on the street. In 2001, I bought my first street bike because I was a volleyball player and I broke my knee 5 times. So I needed to find another sport, and I started to ride on the bike in 2001 and started motorcycle racing in 2003 because I was too crazy on the street. And 2 of my friends said, if you continue like that, you will kill yourself. So we bought a bike, the 3 of us, and we started motorcycle practices, and I was pretty good. And I did the first race in 2003 at the end of the season for women. And I finished 3rd on the podium, so I got the adrenaline back, and I was really inspired about that, and the friendship at the racetrack, and the people that I met all over the country, and and all that journey of motorcycle racer brought me to a completely new level of inspiring people. I always wanted to be a motivational speaker and inspiring people with my story from really depressed and even thinking about suicide, to be a successful businesswoman and financial planner, and I semi-retired at 36, and I play piano and guitar and motorcycle. And for me, my message is all about passion. Discover inside yourself what is your passion. The power that you have will just make you bright into the world. And that's where I discover that empower woman by going inside myself and discover my own power and starting to share that story with people.
Wow, that is good. You had that goal for a long time.
Yeah, to be a speaker and a singer a long time ago, even in 84, when the Pope came to Montreal and Celine Dion was the singer. I was hoping she would be sick, so like that they will ask somebody in the crowd to sing in the forum in Montreal, and I would raise my hand and I will sing. So being on stage and inspiring people, and now with the speaking and the singing. So now with the speaking and the singing, I'm really able to empower people and to inspire people. But also the people who don't really want to be inspired because of the entertainment side and my crazy motorcycle side, I am able to attract a different crowd than just personal growth or inspiration. So I'm able to bring both.
Sorry.
So I'm able to bring both, and bringing that crazy motorcycle masculine side with the softness and the feminine side. And as I said to a lot of people, I'm kind of a really strong girl, but I cry like a baby. It's bringing both together to be able to be yourself, whatever journey you have on either side.
And I'm wondering, how did you climb out of your dark hole of despair where you were suicidal? How did you do that?
What changed my life? What changed my life is I got a pneumonia in '95, and I studied it to be I have a bachelor in actuarial science, so I studied to be kind of a big insurance president or vice president of big company, and I didn't have a job for 2.5 years in my field, and I got sick. I got a pneumonia, which means you don't want to breathe, and you don't want to live, you don't want to be unheard, so you need to change your life. And I quit my job. I had the opportunity to be able to quit my job with the help of my boss at that time, because he knew that I had so much more potential than being a secretary, and he kind of gave me an opportunity. And I started in financial planning business, and the people in that business are so positive. So I started to change my hamster inside myself about being negative and just complaining about the weather or the snow in Montreal. I started to change my thinking because my colleagues around me, they were all positive, and they were salespeople, and you need to be positive, you need to have great energy, you need to change. So every morning I had people to really help me to change that hamster, that I called it, inside myself, to make it a positive one. It didn't happen like in a day, you know.
Yeah.
It took me at least a good 5 years to be able to get out of that really dark side of myself. And after that, I started a spiritual journey with a master in Montreal and in Marquier, and I started to go inside myself, discover my power, my light, my heart, connecting with my soul, and connecting with other people. And with other people, it's easier to really shine, because when you are mad or sad or depressed, you have a tendency to be by yourself and to isolate yourself, which I did. So I didn't barely have friends, and now when I say that to people, they cannot believe that I didn't have friends, because now I'm so social, outgoing, and I'm enjoying that.
Yeah. That's an inspiring story, just that. And tell us a little bit about this master that you studied with. What did you study? Meditation? What?
I read a lot at that time. Between 1999 and 2004, I did really a deep, profound journey inside myself with meditation and books and reading something positive like The Monkey Who Sold His Ferrari. It's a really nice book. The Alchemist. All these kind of little books, not so hard to read because I didn't like to read, and with little story inside, and with little self-help exercise. That's where I started. And at the Institute of Personal Growth in Montreal, that was experiential 2 or 3 day workshops with some theory and some exercise to really make you feel your energy inside and make the switch, make the shift inside yourself. And that's what I bring also. I always say that I bring people from their head to their heart when I start to sing. So that is the kind of experience that I bring to people, to remind people that, you know what, in the head, a lot of things can happen, but in the energy, in your heart, in your soul, sometimes it's something different. So you need to merge both together, and I think the music and the racing and the speaking inspiration is a really good mix about that. And my main message is really about you have a friend somewhere who will help you on your business, on your journey, on the spiritual journey, on your personal side. And that last night when I called my mom and I said, okay, tonight, that's it. I'm gone, thank you very much, and I will not be back. She really listened to me with her heart and with her soul without judging me. And that always remind me, and that's what I want the listener get from that video, is really you have a friend, and when you are discouraged, just think about that song, okay? When you're down in trouble and you need some loving care, you've got a friend, oh yeah, you've got a friend, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And do you have a website? How could someone contact you if they want to?
Yes, my website is wintheraceoflife.com, like the title of my book, so that's why I share my story and some self-help exercise in my book and story about the racing and my spiritual journey to really share with people what I went through, what are the tools and strategies that I used, and people can even have a chapter for free and different also freebies. I really like to give some things away when people sign up for my newsletter or come to visit me at wintheraceoflife.com.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for being on the show. And I'll let you know when this will be airing, and I hope you'll be in the chat room so that you can answer any questions.
Yeah. If I know in advance, for sure, I will try to make myself available to be on the chat room and answer questions for people. I will be happy to do that.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Julia. Have a good day.
You too. Goodbye.